Okay, hi chat, hi stream. Hello everybody. Hello, hello. Bring this to the thing. Hey guys. How's everybody doing before we just jump into drawing? I might do some little warm-up sketchies. Just to sort of get the juices flowing. But yeah, how's everybody? How's everyone's week been? I don't know why I have it in this like purple color, but I didn't do any. I was gathering references, so I wasn't really doing any warm-ups. Oh, kitchen nightmares. I literally was just watching somebody reacting to the Amy's Baking Company episode, like literally a little bit before getting started. Wow, I am honored to be on the big living room TV. That is an honor. I don't know who this is. I'm just drawing whatever. Letting stream get started. So I was thinking that I might not try to like fight the thing and figure out like music stuff today. I don't know. I don't know if like if we prefer the music, let me know. But I was thinking like, hey, I kind of don't want to do that today. So maybe I won't do that. Wait, which one is it usually? That's not how that works. One of these days I'll get good at drawing hands again. Actually I kind of like this sketch. I might keep this or something. Yeah, I was watching somebody reacting to the Amy's Baking Company episode like a little bit ago, cuz that episode is crazy. And then yeah, I did have okay, maybe I'll ask here too while I'm just like kind of goofing around doing whatever. What okay, so I have a couple of ideas of stuff that I wanted to draw today. No like thumbnails or anything today. Even though I have a couple thumbnails I've been working on and like have some things that I, want to work on. But I also, I don't know, I've been feeling a little bit more like, what if we just have some fun today? So I had an idea for some of a good amount of my ideas have to do with the amazing digital circus. So if that's not your vibe, then that's totally understandable. I was thinking maybe making some adjustments to the Uma OC that we worked on a couple weeks ago. maybe um I had a stupid idea for a comic for the Digital Circus. Um after episode 9. Um and then I was thinking about possibly making um possibly doing a TADC OC. I don't know, a lot of what I've been drawing lately has just been like OC stuff. Um but I just randomly got like an urge to draw like a circus character. I was like, "Hey, that's like the digital circus." So I figure that that's going to be kind of our, I don't know, agenda for the day, I guess. As I'm just drawing stupid crap. Okay. So, oh, I didn't save this. So I had a stupid idea for a comic. Inspired by the the scene where Jax is like, "That's what everyone wants is a straight couple," and then just the fact that afterwards it's like, "No, wait a damn minute." um, just gonna call it that for now. That's fine. Um, let's see. Yeah, I like whenever my stream settings tell me that the bit rate is low and then doesn't tell me how I could possibly fix that. I don't know what that means. What is an audio bit rate? So yeah, I figure I'll just kind of go into like a flow state and work on this stuff and then just kind of yap about I mean, I'm going to be honest, most of what I have to yap about is is anime and game stuff, which I don't figure anybody minds me yapping about anime and games. Um but that's just kind of what I've been up to. I mean, sure, there's like there's life stuff also. But like who wants to hear about that? Oh wait, maybe if I make this what do these look like? Hey, that's kind of cute. Wait, I kind of don't hate that. Okay. We'll keep that as that. Um Man, maybe it is a little empty without music. I don't know, maybe I'll add some in a minute. Um you never realize how hard it is to talk while drawing until you're like doing it. Um Yeah, I've been trying to get caught up with Free Ren, the season 2. I'm trying to like I know I've been saying this for a bit. I'm trying to get back on I feel like whenever I'm like about to get caught up with like a previous season, the next one starts and I'm like, "No." Cuz I mean, thankfully summer isn't as locked and loaded as the previous couple of seasons have been. Um like there's some stuff that I'm definitely going to check out, but maybe do another. Oh, wait, but what if I do like a seashell? Is there a way to like combine a seashell with a horseshoe? Sure, maybe that and maybe is that something? I don't know. Maybe that's something. Um. Ooh. Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched the Pokemon show, like the anime. To be fair, I don't think that's gonna change anytime. Like, I, my friend, I was kind of just watching it because she was watching it, but my friend just like put on the original Pokemon anime, so we were watching it a little bit. Um, and honestly, it's just made me feel a lot more validated in my dislike of Misty, if I'm being honest. Okay. Oh, maybe I'll be sparing with that. Be so careful. Or maybe I should have added it to the line. You know what? That's fine. That's whatever. You have the actual line art for it, and we can get rid of that. That's fine. Um. Ooh, no, I am not a fan of Misty. It's funny because in my friend group, we are pretty much all in agreement of May's superiority. Because, and to be totally fair, it could just be something to do with like the English dub version. Oh, that's a lot less cute now. Why is that? Why is that less cute? I'll fix that. Um, but yeah, we aren't the biggest fans of Misty in this household. And to be fair, it's not that big of a deal. She's a baby child. I'm a grown ass woman now. But like even when I was a kid, I was not. Her and Dawn were like the like Dawn is the English version of Dawn is the worst of all of them. Um and to be fair, I don't really know much about the like last couple cuz I think I was starting to age out of watching it. Um like hmm how to put this? I think I like vaguely remember Iris, I think is her name. Um I didn't really care for her. And then by the time I think the X and Y stuff came out, I was already like it was already very clearly not for me. Okay, I do think I'm going to adjust the line art here. Cuz yeah, I went from liking it to not liking it. And that's a problem. I want to be liking it. So maybe I need to like just make it look like a Digivice. Maybe I should just have it look like a seashell. Maybe seashell is what we're going for. The weird horse shell was weirded me out a little bit, I think. There. Sure. I don't know. Is that anything? Yeah, I already kind of had started like dropping off of the original like of the Pokemon anime around um the time Black and White came around. To be fair, I think I was already kind of dropping off around Diamond and Pearl. if not just for the reasons that I said, we weren't big fans of of Dawn. So we kind of were like, okay, I think this is our drop-in point, friends. But yeah, not big fans of Dawn or Misty, which is very funny because my cat is named Misty, but it's not after her, obviously. You'd think not. Um but yeah, so I've been getting caught up with Frieren season 2. Um I did I think I briefly mentioned it. We didn't really like get into it, but I've become obsessed with Witch Hat Atelier. That oh my gosh, that like I finished the season finale. And then as soon as I finished the finale, I jumped over to the manga and binged it like a fiend. Um I binged it like an absolute feral fiend, and now I'm completely caught up with the manga. Um it's just, you guys ever look at like someone's art and you go, that's yummy. Like if I could eat your art, I would. That's how I feel about the Witch Hat manga. Also, okay, they did Orugio dirty in the anime. They did Orugio fucking dirty in the anime because I was showing Kim his fuggo beard that they give him in the show. And it doesn't look like that in the manga. It looks like a normal bearded person. Like he looks like a person with a beard, and it doesn't look bad. And I'm like, what? No, no, hold on a second. Why would they do that to him? They did him so wrong with that. It was that I'm like I was sitting there looking at him like, that's foul what they did to you. Um they give him this like big Sharpie beard. And oh, hi everybody in chat. Just I'm just bemoaning Witch Hat Atelier for a second, which I love it. I love it. I do see like where they simplified stuff like so that it could be in animation. Like that's just like a thing that's gonna happen like anytime anything gets like um adapted. But because like so I've talked about it before, but I did used to be an art major. Art history, all that crap. I say that lovingly. I say that lovingly. um doesn't change the fact that it's kind of stupid, but anyway. Um the fact that like cuz like you can just look at it and then immediately clock the art deco and like art nouveau um inspirations of it, and like I mean this with the highest compliment, that the Witch Hat Atelier manga looks like if Alphonse Mucho drew a manga. Like it is drop dead gorgeous. I think I'm doing this a little weird. Hold on. Let's look up some gold references here. I think I need to go darker in some of these areas. Yeah, anyway, loved the manga. Loved it. And then I've been working on Freerun. I need to go back and finish the Apothecary Diaries season 2. Um because I never did that. Oops. I need to start making like anime related content on the channel because I got a lot to say about anime. But also like I, as somebody who like keeps up with like stuff seasonally, I'm like, this would be really fun to talk about. It's too bad that I'm like constantly talking about video games. Which I know I'm fully in control of that, but if I let myself go too crazy with the hyperfixations and like bounce around like the way that my brain wants to, we would never have a focus. So, like meanwhile, I'm over here going like what's stuff I can like do for the channel? Doesn't look like it's made out of gold. Here, I think I'm going to start this over actually. Cuz I'm not liking how that's coming out. So what I'm going to do, sure, this is a very simple way to do this. I'm gonna put, can I do this? Oh. Huh. That's interesting. Don't mind me, chat. I haven't used, this fucking app for, software? You know. You know what it is. Okay. So we're gonna try this instead, because what I was doing, at least for me, was not working. So, where do I really have the shadow coming in from? Kind of nebulous on this. I guess that makes sense for it being just a concept art. Probably would be good to do the brush tool as well. Oh, hi everybody in chat. Hello. Okay, immediately I think that's a lot better. Let's add a little bit of that. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some white shine. Do some. There we go. Okay, I think that's, you know, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. And then I'm gonna do the funny like beige color for over here on the bag. But yeah, I already like I have so much stuff that I'm like actively working on the channel. Like okay. I'm probably not going to start this for a bit, but I've been considering upgrading the PNG tuber model that I made. Cuz like I think it was good for what I had at like what was doing at the time. Like I don't think it's bad necessarily, but I do know that I could take it a bit further and like add like toggles and stuff. Maybe add a little bit more motion, get like into animating it. So I think that would be fun. But I'm also like working on an animatic and working on my like the next retrospective essay. So you know, she keeps herself busy. Okay, I think I want to add some like darker shadow in here. Go a little darker there. Maybe like that. Sure. Yeah, that's good enough. That works. Okay. And then I've been working on the Discord server. Those who are newer would not know, but we're working on getting to the point of doing like watch parties and stuff, which that could be fun to do with like the anime stuff as well. I've been wanting to do like anime reviews and like recommendations for a bit. I think it'd be funny if I like framed it like okay, because something I've noticed with like recommending anime, because I've been watching anime for a very long time. Um and something I've noticed um with it. Oh, okay, I might just have to do that again. That's fine. What did I add? What did I copy though? Okay, that's fine. Uh Here, I'm also gonna put the chat back up. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna put this as the gloves. But something I've noticed with like me recommending anime to people is I've had a lot of coworkers who are like um oh, why am I in the girl? That needs to be there. Why? Where did this? And what is this for? Sorry, I'm doing the artist struggle of unnamed layers, so organizing it is weird. Um, but yeah, like I've had a lot of coworkers who are like, "Oh, you watch anime?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And I'm like, this is a reaction that I would have expected back in like the early like in the 2000s, but like getting that sort of reaction today is a little bit less, common. So I'm usually like, "Yeah, what's up?" And they're like, "Oh, just my boyfriend tried getting me into it and it was really, really weird." And I'm like, "What did your boyfriend show you? What did he do? What has he done to our reputation and name?" Um, and she's like, "Oh, well, nothing. Like he just showed me a really, really weird anime like Attack on Titan." And I'm like, "And that was the first anime you'd ever watched?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Why would your boyfriend show you Attack on Titan as your first ever anime? Why would he do that to him? Like, why would he do that? Why would he play himself like that?" So I've like ever since I've noticed this pattern of like it's usually dudes showing their girlfriends anime for the first time, and they're almost always showing them something that is like, I don't know, stage like 3 at least anime watching experience. So I usually try to combat that by being like, okay, so I can actually recommend to you something that like isn't, scary or freakish or weird. Like there's always, expect a little bit of that everywhere. Um but the result has been a lot more people liking what they're watching. Not to like toot my horn or anything, but okay, so it's in there. There we go. I can just erase this bit. Go. And then I'll add some of that coloration there. I think I'll do that's okay. What I can do, I'll go here. Bring that down. So I'll use my own shit as my own reference. Anyway, so I've been thinking about like, I don't know, maybe it would be fun to like do anime recommendations on the channel. But I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, there's a lot going on. Um Here. Tomato shrimp, I don't stream every day. But I stream, I think like my current schedule's mostly been like 3 to 4 times a week. I only do art stream once a week though. Currently, at least. Here, and then maybe I'll do, yeah, we should do the, okay, and then I'm gonna take, oh. Wrong layer, Kronk. Oh, okay. Gonna go to the other. I could just, let's maybe not be obnoxious. Yeah, we'll see. It's just, not that, not that it's like the hardest thing in the world to do, but considering that I'm also going to be starting up my second summer class soon, streaming itself isn't necessarily the most, like, I know that there's like this debate on if streaming is difficult or not, and I don't necessarily think that's like the right conversation about it, but point being, it's like, yeah, I know that it's not like the most demanding thing in the world, but considering that I'm doing everything myself and like trying to like upgrade things in a way, would it be better if the gloves were... Okay, chat, I'm gonna ask for your opinion. Do we like the gloves in like full transparency, or do we like it at that like lower opacity range? Because I think I'm leaning towards lower opacity, but I don't hate the full opacity. I do think like this range opacity is not very good. I think I like it at like lower range if I'm gonna do it. Either way, I think that this design is safe to leave here. Okay. So we're on the same page pretty much. Okay, I'm glad I asked. Okay, so with that being said, I think the easier next thing to do would be just like working on the stupid Jax comic. Which, okay, wait, I have to show you guys something. Here, I would like for the bitrate thing to show as normal first. Though I imagine if I was cutting out, people would tell me. But so when I was looking up the moment I'm wanting to draw, because I was saying earlier, I really want to do the like so obviously this is kind of spoilers for if you haven't watched the finale or episode 9 or whatever of Digital Circus. But I want to base it off of a scene in one of the earlier episodes where Jax is like, wow, that's just what everybody wants, is a straight couple, and then be like, wham. But I found, okay, this is only gonna make sense to those who watch my Uma streams also. And I know this is a crazy fucking pull. I am aware, but this came up when I was looking up the scene for reference, and I could not fucking believe it.
No, we're not doing this. You're not gonna look me in the eye and tell me nothing we've been doing together meant anything to you, because I know that's not true.
Are you coming on to me? Yeah, that's what everybody wants. A straight couple.
Can you believe this? That got recommended to me. I'm like, of course it's gonna recommend me the fucking Helios rap. So, I thought that was too fucking funny to not share. Okay, I think first, um, here, I don't want it in such, like, dramatic, um, mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I know, what a fucking pull. I thought it was really funny. Um, oh, here. Okay, so I can turn on, you can turn off the roundness. I see, I see. Um, okay, and then I'm gonna need, yeah, because I just kind of need it for my own reference. Because I'm thinking, because we're gonna want panel 1, which is like the thing I'm ripping off from the show. Um, then I'm gonna want sort of like an in-between scene. Here. Maybe if I move this reference over up here. Sure, why not? You know, why not? Yeah, I think we kind of want to go for like 4 panels. It's been a while since I've drawn a comic. Okay. If that's overlapping there, I think we're gonna want drag this up then. Okay. And this isn't necessarily how it's gonna look in its finality, but okay. Oh, hi Bon Ghosty. Hello. Um, let's see. I think I want to go for my more sketchy pencil. Okay. That's gonna be panels and I'm locking that, refs and I'm locking that, and then sketch. Okay. So we're gonna kind of just like thumbnail these. Just sort of like get an idea of like what I'm like looking at here. Um, so I'll do kind of like a, I don't know, maybe I'll post this on my Bluesky later. Sure. just doing the stupid. Um, and then maybe like a red for the hat. Which I'm specifically using inspiration from Jinja Ninja's Pomni design. Um, she recently, oh, I think Jinja goes by they. They recently put out a Jax animatic that I'm obsessed with. And I love her Pomni, their Pomni design. So, um, or should it be? Okay, that would fit. I'm not planning on writing out the text, but okay, that would fit in like that. I'm currently drawing with CSP. And then I think I'll change the like angle where it's Omni standing like this. I'm not gonna go full details, but just sort of like a that looks so dopey. Yeah. Sure. Just you know. Um and then do the like Gooseworks fem jacks like that. Sure. I'll probably just do to copy this over. Mm, there we go. I don't know. Maybe with just the 3 panels, it's kind of funny. um, here maybe do like a oh, why is it? I see. I see. Okay. Do like a transfer and then gotta adjust that because that's just starting to look like weird hairs. Okay. Oh, oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay. There we go. Perfect. It's indistinguishable. Look, it looks exactly like that. Oh, thanks, Puff Croissant. Thanks, guys. I haven't drawn anything comics in a while. Maybe I'll do like actual line art. What did I even used to use for art? Definitely not that one. I don't think it was that either. Was it the turnip pen? Maybe so. Oh. Or maybe it was this one. Yeah, I think it was this one. Okay. Make it a little smaller though. I don't have an Instagram. I do have, I should have my Bluesky, info in my description. I have a Bluesky and a Ko-fi. I haven't been really posting on the Ko-fi just yet. This guy's got kind of a freaking dinky head. Okay, I don't hate that. Okay, except I do. Maybe if I go smaller like that. No. I think I'm gonna have to... Or do I not like this pen as much as I thought? No, I think I just need to get good at drawing line art. No. Having to practice shit. Having to do things that will arguably make my art better. I didn't sign up for that. Okay. Not horrible. Yeah, I used to have, I mean, I guess I still technically have Twitter. I don't touch it, though. I'm kind of not wanting to much to do on there, if I'm being honest. I'm considering making a Tumblr for this, channel specifically. But... And yeah, I didn't post on my Bluesky for a while, especially not my, like, art stuff. But I've been doing that a little bit more. I don't really do the, like, social media part of... Wait, that was about to be so stupid. I don't really do the social media part of social media very good. I like making the content. I don't like posting. Okay. I'd argue I'm not very good at that part of it. Okay, his weren't like... Yeah. There we go. That's fine. All we really need is... Yeah. Overalls kind of look like the fronts of cars. Get the buttons that look like headlights. I don't know, are any of you guys Digital Circus people? I mean, if, you know, I imagine we are if we're watching some rando make a comic about it, but what did y'all think like, for those of you who are, what did y'all think about that ending? I've seen some I've seen some genuinely interesting and valid critiques of it, but I've also seen some people just lack uh critical thinking skills about it also. Man, can you give me something with this arm here, brother? There. I think that's fine. Mm, yeah, okay, that's probably fine. It's a stupid comic. It does not need to be good or perfect. Mm. I feel like that's fair. I do think the way that I've best found to navigate like fandom spaces is to not. um like by that I mean like here I kind of want to just want to like see something real quick. Um but like the best way to like still like something is to just like not really give the fandom any like you don't give them power. Okay, so I want to make this smaller then. Um, cuz yeah, I didn't really like I was already planning on watching it either way and like I don't go on Twitter. And like didn't really see any spoilers. Um, like cuz I'll fully say the ending didn't go the way I think I wanted it to go, but I also don't hate or mind that they went a different direction with it. Why does this feel like this is stupid looking? have have we seen Pomni from behind? Am I losing it? Okay, because technically, yeah, I think I'm kind of treating it like it's a helmet, and that's not helping. Okay, you can kind of see. Okay, okay. Let's adjust this in the sketch then, for my sake, because it's kind of more like. Okay, and then it's kind of like a hat. Yep. Okay, and then it's kind of like her funny little hair. Okay, I immediately like this better. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Um, yeah, I understand why some people weren't fans of it. Other people's criticisms have been a little less valid. Um, but you know, I try to like not really even like get. I mean, I don't get involved in that stuff. Um, personally, if anything, I'm just glad that Uma Musume and TADC have been like inspiring me to even like make fan art again. Um, because like there's nothing wrong with like wanting to just do art from your like OCs and stuff, but I don't know, I miss doing fan art. So like I'm excited that the show is like, hey, what if you made a stupid comic? And I'm like, what if I made a stupid comic? That sounds really fun. It's been a while since I made a stupid comic. I'd like to start making stupid comics again. Because if anything, that would also help me in my endeavor of wanting to make animatics. Because yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of like, ooh, fun fan art. But also like I keep seeing animatics and like little animations and stuff, and I'm like, that looks so fun. What if I did that? Okay, now we get to the part where her head is kind of stupid. Sure. That a little bit more fun in the shapes, I think. There we go. And then there. Sorry, Pomni, I love you, but you have a fuck-ass Bob girlfriend. I don't know, something about these bangs is bugging. Maybe I should draw the hat first. At least the hat rim could be good to have first. There we go. Sure. Maybe it's because it's kind of from like this side angle. Oh. I don't know, we'll figure that out. Let's see. Hi, Megs Kronk. That is such a funny. I love that URL. I want to give her like. How do I give somebody with a fuck ass bob cute bangs? Why am I like? I guess hers kind of goes a little bit beyond the hat rim at times. That might be the best that we're gonna do. It's hard for me to draw Pomni and not give her Dora the Explorer hair. Okay. Okay. Elevate the hat a little bit there. There we go. Yeah, I don't tend to like I really feel like the quickest way to poison like the love of like a show or something is to like engage with the fandom like too much. Which the digital circus has a really specifically rancid type of fan base, I will say. Like from what I've seen. Thankfully I haven't had a lot of like personal interactions with it. And like for the most part the people I see are like pretty normal and respectful about it, but let's see. What do we want to do for this? Okay, I think, because I know I have that locked, I think I need to move these over here for my sake. I'm like losing my crap. Pomni. Because I think if it was like that and then okay. She's a little jester. There. Okay. Oh, did I? Ooh. I broke the rules. Need to lock this layer again and add it here. Haha. Thankfully, I caught that while it was still an easy fix. Oh, bye! Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, like, I do my best to engage, like, with fandom that I see, like, as long as they're, like, not acting a fool, but I have had... Oh my gosh, there are some fandoms that, like, I think my, like, earliest example of, like, toxic fandom, I don't know, I've been in some, like, I've been the fan of, like, some shows that have, like, some of, like, historically some of the worst fan bases. Maybe if I move her back a little bit. Because I was a fan of Steven Universe. I, for some godforsaken reason, am a fan of Ruby. And those are some pretty toxic fandoms. I think the people who are still fans of Steven Universe, like, now, are not so much. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was up with that, like, select few that were, like, ugh. Okay. Maybe I do want, like, yeah, maybe I'll leave that and, like, let it pop out of the panel a little bit. I'll clean up that. I'll clean that up later. But I will go ahead and copy this. I love comics, simple comics, because you can just flop this right back down and be like, yep. Just same thing. I might switch up that last one. Who knows? But yeah, the Steven Universe fans were a little you know, could have been a little better about what they liked. And didn't like. It was such a, like, what was another one? There was, like, I don't remember what it was, but there was a show, I mean, it might have been Steven Universe, actually, where, people were, like, being really weird about, like, the representation, and that, like, it wasn't, like, perfect. I don't know, I guess that kind of does bring us back to, like, digital circus fandom, because, like, I've seen some people's takes on the Jax thing, the gender of it all. And be like really weird about like um Jack's portrayal in the show versus like the possible like trans identity of it. Um which I don't know. I don't know if I'm at liberty to get into that, but just some weird takes from some people on from a lot of different like I don't want to say sides cuz that feels weird, but sure. Um there. That feels about as right as anything. Okay. Yeah, let's actually round that out a little bit. There we go. Sure, just trapezoid body. I think it was kind of like a sweater top situation. Okay. I can do the stripies and such during the coloring. Doesn't gotta be right this second. That like hmm. There's something here. I'm gonna fix the expression. Because does Jackson the show? Hmm. And the eyes go tiny. They are squares still. I'm trying to like no. Ooh, maybe that. Because oh, I guess there's some. Oh, okay. Jax has eyebrows sometimes. I was like, how am I gonna convey this without eyebrows? Okay. There. Sure. Ah, that's fine. Okay. Bring back the sketch. Edit a bit of this. There we go. Are there any upcoming shows or animes that anybody in chat is interested in? Like, looking forward to? I think I'm gonna need to move. Let's do this. I'm gonna move this sketch a bit over so I can actually use it. There. I'm trying to think what in the upcoming animes am I interested in? I'm interested in the new Bang Dream anime that's gonna be coming out soon, just because they, oh my god, Freerin and ReZero are taking over top anime right now. This season, okay, this fourth season of ReZero does not deserve that. That is undeserved so much. And I say I love ReZero, but this fourth season is actually killing me. The next Uma one. I'm like I said, there's not like a crazy amount of hype for this season. I'm pretty sure that new I think it was Little Mermaid anime in the like sort of Anne of Green Gables style is supposed to come out. And this isn't supposed to be like artsy, fancy, but like I guess this should go up a little higher. Oh yeah, Beat Break. I need to get caught back up with that. I think I'm a little behind. A little. I think I'm quite a bit behind, actually. I don't know how many episodes are out. I need to get caught back up with Pretty Cure, too. Although I do feel like that one's gonna end up becoming the channel's problem, because I do kind of intend on like going back and watching through all of them, and there's no way that I'm gonna go through all of Pretty Cure and not want to yap about it. So I'm gonna make that everyone else's problem. Not anytime soon, though. But it's on the agenda. Oh god. Okay, yeah, this still looks about normal. Okay. Well, in that case, nah, I'm gonna do what I want. That's fine. I'll just touch that all up. There we go. Oh, and then that. Okay. This one. There we go. That came out better in one swoop than I was expecting. Neat. There we go. Okay. Maybe. Maybe if I move it a little down. Yeah, I thought that the finale, I guess I'll just talk about my thoughts on it, where, because I do have mixed feelings about it a little bit, not to the extent that I think a lot of people do, and not about the things that I think other people do. Because, like, I understand why they didn't show people, like, unabstracting. But, because, yeah, I get that it was, like, sad and upsetting to, like, not have that happen, but on the other hand, I'm like, that's not necessarily the ending that we're owed, per se. I think I would have liked to at least see, like, I don't know, maybe, like, a small extra line even of just, like, them hinting that that's what's gonna be, like, happening in the background. Um, like, in the aftermath of stuff, but I understand. Okay. Okay. Then in that case, we'll deepen those a bit and then lock them again. Okay. Line art done. Okay, we're gonna do colors. Gosh, how do I want to go about this? Hmm. Okay, I think at the very least, what I want to do here is sort of tidy up the line art from like the bottoms of the panels. Maybe I can just do this. Huh. Yeah, easy. Okay, we don't have to like do anything crazy with the panels. That's not necessary. I do think I'm gonna take that and then I'm gonna add like a base color where I can. Okay. Oh, ooh, don't do that. Whatever that was. Okay. Then I'm going to invert and then do colors. Sure. Ooh. What? Oh, I see what's happened. Hmm. Easy enough fix. Actually, I could probably just fix this with this thing. If I could find it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. Oh. Well, you could be a little more than that, couldn't you? Hmm. I'm starting to think that's not as easy of a fix as I would like it to be. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sure. Because anything that goes over the line, I can just do the thing again. That's no big deal. Oh, I'm gonna have to color that in. Okay. I'm sure there's easier ways to do this, but that's fine. I'm just gonna color this and see. Oh, because at the top. Okay. Sure. Again, I'm sure there's easier ways to do this, but I can't think of them, so here we are. Oh, do I wanna? Okay. I guess I could fix that after. I didn't need to deselect. Okay. Bill Bucket, you are not my mortal nemesis, but you're something, all right. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in and fill the gaps that it couldn't. Am I in the right? Yes, I am. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I still think I don't love how I draw Pomni. I drew one and posted it to Bluesky. But I don't think I make her like, because I'm not gonna draw her like one-to-one with the show. Not that there's anything wrong with show Pomni, but it's not my fave design in the world. There we go. Oh. I'm seeing a place where it didn't need to, but it did. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then I think I just have this one over here. Did it not fill for the... Oh, I almost missed that. Okay. I was also thinking, definitely not for today, but I think at one point it'd be really funny to draw some of the Uma Musume characters as My Little Ponies. I am not very familiar with drawing in that style though, so I'd be interested to see how that goes down. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and just there. Oh no, the poof could be like a sure. I don't know, maybe like a the force femme poof. Okay. So that's gonna be for flats. I'm gonna add extra stuff on these though. There. Yeah, I wish that there was more to update you guys on aside from like channel stuff, because it's largely what I've been up to lately. Other than, you know, the daily grind of looking for employment. And I don't know how interested in that anybody would be. I know I'm not. But I've been trying, you know, as you can see, I'm trying to get more and more back into drawing. I haven't been writing as much lately. Not because I don't want to, I just time in the day. Okay, I kind of did take a nothing day yesterday where I kind of just didn't do anything all day other than read fan fiction, which I don't do that very often. I'm gonna also yeah, I feel like a lot of my like stuff going on is just, oh no, I'm an adult and I have to clean my place and look for employment while I'm still doing summer school. Oh no. um or alternatively just talking about projects that I want to be working on or am working on, but I feel like I've done that a ton. Ooh, I am. Okay, have you guys ever heard of Shadow's House? Not to immediately jump into anime again, but you know. Oh, I guess I could make the bow pink also. Cuz I just recently, so my friends and I every week we get together to play games and or watch anime for a bit. Um it keeps me sane. um but we get together and watch stuff for a bit. And we were watching Inuyasha, but we got like 5 episodes through and Emily was like not feeling it. So to take a break, we were like, okay, well what else would we want to watch while we're taking a break from the 5 episodes of it we've seen? And we were like looking through and I was like, would y'all want to watch Shadow's House? And they were like, what the hell is that? And I'm like, I'm now I'm forcibly showing it to you. um and they've been very much liking it. And I recommend Shadow's House is one of those ones that I can recommend to pretty much anyone. If you like something that's like kind of suspense, like but not particularly like gruesome or gory, I would recommend it because it's really neat and the world building is neat. Because like I really, really like thrillers. And it's got like this really good sense of like showing you that there's something weird going on. I've been like obsessed with it for years now. I'm fully caught up with the manga and everything. But yeah, I very much recommend it. I think okay, so to give like the synopsis of it, um there's this girl, uh she wakes up in this like mansion, and says she's a living doll and that she works for the shadow people in the house. Um and there's this class of nobility which are these like shadow people, shadow spirits. Um and which is already a pretty interesting premise, but the shadows are basically copies of the dolls, or the dolls are the copies of the shadows. And the main characters, Kate and Amiliko. Stupid name. I'm not going to defend the name. I can't. um, but the two of them are trying to like unveil the secrets of the Shadows house, and I love that kind of shit. It feels very like honestly, I think the best way I can describe Shadows house is it feels like a roleplay heavy D&D campaign to me. Like it feels like a, yeah, like a mystery, like sleuth type of like campaign, to me at least. I like how, I don't know if it's just to fit in with the rest of the colors, but I think it's interesting that Jinja Ninja went with this like sort of greenish tint. I wonder if I move it back into blue, that'll look okay. Which shade is blue? Oh. Oh, I kind of like, yeah, okay. I know normal Pomni is, like, has like a bunch of stripies going on. I think I like this simplification of it. I think I do. Not to just fully steal steal their design, but I like their product. I think they should have a little spending money. I don't have any spending money to give them, but if I did, I'm referencing a meme. I don't know if you guys. Okay, I'll properly color that later. I guess, yeah, sure, why not? I'll just add the colors as I go along. That's fine. Because this goes down the middle also. Why is it being, okay, that's a little better. Ooh, also, Shadow's House has an amazing opening and ending theme. There's 2 seasons of it out. I really, oh my god, I really hope they keep making it. I would like more of it animated, personally. Maybe I'll change the color. We'll see. Okay, I like this. Okay. Then I'll add all the extra stuff afterwards. Huh. I'm wondering. if I could just, because that's a lot of extra coloring to do. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is just do this. And then I don't even know if I don't even think I'm gonna add shading to this. I don't think it needs to be that complicated. There we go. Oh, speaking of amazing openings and endings, not to like go right back to Witch Hat, but that is one of the best anime openings I've seen ever. Which I'm already an Eve fan. I've been following his stuff for like for a while. Um, and yeah, that anime that opening is just phenomenal. But the animators popped the fuck off with that opening. Oh my gosh, I every single day that we still have to wait for the Delicious in Dungeon season 2, I'm wasting away, you guys. I need my dungeon meshi. That anime has one of the better uh English dubs that I've seen in a hot minute also. Not just because I like Smosh and I'm a fan of Damien Haas, but like the entire cast is like, I am very excited to see season 2 now that because as far as I know, Emily Rudd, she plays Marcel. She doesn't really have like a ton of acting experience, let me correct myself. She doesn't have like a ton of very obvious voice acting experience. Like at least like that comes through in the Dungeon Meshi dub. So I'm very excited to see like how she's improved once season 2 comes out. Cuz I was like she's kind of the weak link in this dub. Cuz like everyone else like suited their roles so perfectly. And it's not that her voice didn't suit the role. It was just a little bit stilted compared to the others. But then watching the 2 seasons of the One Piece live action, I'm like, wait, she's actually like good. Maybe I shouldn't be like so, not like that I was critiquing her harshly. I don't think it's harsh to say someone without a lot of experience is inexperienced. I think I might make this a little browner, if I'm being honest. Not because I don't like it with the purple, but I don't know, and who knows, maybe I'll go through and add the purple again. Yeah, like I'm definitely excited to see more. I think like I don't know, and I don't think this is controversial to say. I think we need like fresh blood in the voice acting sphere. Maybe the purple is better actually. I kind of do like that better. Huh. Yeah, Ginger Ninja, I guess you were onto something with this color palette. Even if I did make the blue more blue and not green. Oh, here, sorry, I had my references open again. I'm just yapping off. Yes, we're doing stupid digital circus bullshit in here. Oh, thank you, Sylvia, and hi. Yeah, I miss my dungeon monster eating anime. I miss it. I finished the manga and it's amazing. It's one of the best manga I've ever read. Um, okay, we have a bit of a random question in chat. I will see cost. I might not know what you're talking about. Chat is asking, what's your opinion on those McDonald's toys? Costellos. Yeah, I just tried to look them up. I don't know if I think much about them. To be fair, I haven't gone to McDonald's in like a year almost. Um, yeah, we were just talking about that a little bit ago about like what people thought of the last episode. Um, I I think overall I liked it. I might have some things about it that weren't my favorite, but um I think overall I liked it. I definitely don't understand the group of people who like vehemently hate it, but I also do understand the people who like were conflicted about it because I mean, if anything, I admit I am conflicted about it as well myself. But just because something didn't turn out exactly the way that I would have done it or that I wanted to have happen, it doesn't mean that it's bad. Hmm. I do think. I think that this tone works largely because of the background, maybe. They also do color their line art, which I'm not going to be doing for this because it's supposed to be a dumb comic. Um, I do think what I am going to do is just take this up a notch, maybe make it a little bit more yellow. See how that looks. Oh, well, okay, I didn't need you to do all that. There. Huh. That still kind of looks weird. Hmm. Because, like, actual Pomni is fucking. is this. And I don't really want to do that either. I don't really like that. There's gotta be somewhere, like, in the middle. That's, like, okay. Let's see. How do I feel about this shade? Okay. Okay. I think that's fine. I am gonna I think I'm gonna I might need to tweak some things, but I think I'm gonna do this. Or I can like mostly just reuse my coloring. It might not fit. No. Perfectly because okay, I might need to fix a couple things there, but that's okay. Okay. And then bring it down again. So that way I don't have to redo all of it from scratch every time. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Um. Yeah, I did think that the like um what is it called? Um the consciousness copies, I guess. I thought that that was like an interesting way to go about it, even though like yeah, part of me is like sad that there's not, you know, like an option where they can like escape at all. But I do think that it was an interesting way to go about it. Especially with like I think the way that they handled Kane was really, really interesting. Um like specifically. I think Kane's character in the finale was handled really, really well. That's fine. Um um I don't know. I've heard bits and pieces about like people talking about I mean, I'm fairly certain that Gooseworks is already working on a new project which is not circus related. Um which to be fair, if Gooseworks never goes back to the digital circus, I don't really blame her for that. Um like you know, I don't think every story needs to go on for like ever. Yeah, I would be yeah, Vase, I agree with you. I would be incredibly surprised if she especially like maybe I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she'll take time away from it and then wanna do something with it again in the future. Um but I think especially right off of like the end of it, I don't think she's going to immediately want to jump right back in personally. I don't think that that's what's going to happen. But from what I've seen, which I don't know, maybe I'll pull it up. Cuz I saw some like um concept art from Goose. Um and I don't know if it's a show um or a comic or what have you. Um let's see. Okay, so I just pulled up Gooseworks's uh Tumblr. Let's see. Oop, badoop, badoop, badoop. Um, but I don't want anything pop up or anything. Okay, that shouldn't. Um, yeah, so I had seen some stuff for this. It's this thing called Groundskeepers. Oh my god, I love that she has to tag it not digital circus. Um, but yeah, I don't know much about it. Um, other than seeing like some of the concept character art, which is really neat. Um, but yeah, I don't know much else about that. I just know that that's something that Goose is either currently working on or has been working on, and if if she's gonna do anything next, it's probably gonna be that rather than digital circus related. Because, yeah, I would be very shocked if she just immediately, like, jumped on another thing to do with circus. I want this to be. No, don't do that. Is Pomni's mouth usually like, hey, internet, give me some reference pictures of Pomni's open mouth? No, she usually has like, maybe if I do like that, it won't be as like weird. Oh, nope. Please stop. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Goose has obviously shown that she can do scary shit, so. Um. Okay. I think eyes would be good to do. Maybe, okay, I think I'll do these on another layer. Just because that's gonna be good to have separated. Then I'll get to the specifics of them in a minute. Let's see. There we go. Omni, your beach ball having ass eyes. Okay, we probably won't get to it today, but I still do want to make a digital circus OC. I've seen a couple from other people, and they look really fun. I already have some, like, reference inspiration stuff that I've put together. But considering that it's almost 1, we're probably gonna have to do that another time. I do at least want to, I think I'll make the hair darker here. Let me see. Da, 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 da. Okay, first I will address the, this is Clip Studio. I haven't used something else in a long time. Why is it not letting me do? Oh, that's why it's not letting me do. Yeah, so I use Clip Studio pretty much for everything. I'm starting to try to learn to use it to animate. That's been a slow process. I'm also still trying to study Live 2D, even though I don't have the program yet, and I won't likely be able to afford getting the program for a couple months. Hoping, I would like to make myself a proper VTuber model. We'll have to see. As far as not having to show yourself if you're considering streaming, right now I'm just using a very basic PNG model with ViaDoTube. I drew the assets myself. There are people who like take commissions for it and can make like more complex ones. I'm actually starting to look into the process of making a more complex, updated version of this model myself. But yeah, there's like there's plenty of ways to do like faceless channels where like you don't have to IRL like show your face. I almost said show your ass. You wouldn't need to do that anyway. Yeah, I've been looking at and like I guess researching, studying, like rigging tutorials, that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping that by the time I actually get the program, I'll be a lot more able to play around with it. Because I don't think that my knowledge of like watching tutorials will automatically translate into mastery of the program. And to be fair, I'm probably gonna mess with it a little bit like for a while before even attempting to actually make my model. Okay. I'll probably make some like little shits and giggles like OC models and stuff first. Okay. I think I do have enough time to make the texts. Huh. Weird. Um, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put this over the... Yeah. Oh. I chose a weird one. No, let me... I wanted to draw it. Can I draw it? Yeah. Wait. So is that a... Oh, it looks weird. Okay. Fine. Let's see. I don't like that balloon bubble. Beach bubble, being honest. Sure, that works. Okay. I'm not used to using speech bubbles. It's been way too long since I've drawn a comic. Yeah, I had a persona that I used previously before this one. But then I really locked in. Like, that's the thing, right? Is that, like, it's okay to have a placeholder. Um, like, you don't need, like, once I finally, like, let go of the idea that, like, everything needed to be perfect before I could start streaming, um, like, once I was like, just do what you have and then add on to it, I was able to like start and be like, well, if you do it bad at first, then you can do it better later. I'm a big fan of that. Because if you don't, the thing is if you don't do it like, I don't want to say bad, but if you like don't let yourself do it at all ever until it's perfect, you're not going to do anything ever. Okay. What? I guess I will just do the text myself. That's fine. I feel like that's gonna make it weird. Okay, I think I've noticed a change I can. I'm gonna. How do I? Can't get rid of it? Hmm. Hmm. I got an idea. Let me change some stuff. I mean, you can do with yourself as, you know, whatever you want to do. I mean, if you're looking to like um have like recognizability, then you might not want to do that like all the time, but you know, people have rebrands and stuff all the time. Like I don't think that that's that weird. I specifically am I able to like Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, why is it not letting me do what I want? Okay, I think this way is a little better. So let's try that. But if you just want to make stuff and just want to put stuff out there, I don't really think it matters. In fact, that's kind of why I went with a placeholder at first. Is because I knew I wasn't gonna have like an audience to start. So it didn't really feel like weird to change it if I wanted to, because like who was it gonna affect? But then once I kind of like started getting people like watching and like subscribing, I kind of wanted to have like a sensible like brand to myself. So then I did kind of like go in and really decide what I wanted, but that doesn't all have to happen at once. Okay, I think the comic is done. Okay, I think I've envisioned myself as best as I could. um so as far as what I'm using for my PNG model, I use something called ViaDoTube. It's basically spelled how it sounds. Um but it doesn't cost money and that's why I use it. Cuz I can't afford anything that costs money right now. I know that there's some that are like more advanced, I think, that cost money, but I don't know anything to do with any of that. I'm gonna write out what I can for free for as long as I can. Okay. Um since that's finished and comic is done, I think I'm gonna call it there for today. Um I know, not the most exciting art we've done on the channel, but I don't know, I think a break of just doing something dumb is good. Um but yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. So thanks guys for watching me draw stupid bull for a bit. Um and yeah, well, everybody already agreed that tomorrow is a break day. It was very funny having everyone being like, you need to take a break. um So we will start up again with Uma Musume on Sunday, and then I'll get next week's stream schedule out. But thanks for watching. Bye chat, bye stream.